guys, a beautiful week once again with another amazing song, I believe, remixed by Bart ORR. He was in his zone doing his own thing. So, of course, I'm going to break that down. So, we're in the key of B major. So, we have our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, our 5, our 6, our 7. Okay, back to our 1. Okay, so it's pretty simple. When you think of it all, you simply approach it from the movement, or from the basically from the movement. So you tackle. Okay, so we'll get into the intro. So on the intro, he's simply doing a 2, a 4, 6, and a 1. That was all. Okay, with quite interesting nuances. Okay, so three, and the 4, and the 6, and the 5. Okay, and that's simply it. So on the 2, okay, we simply have our D flat, okay, with the E, the A flat, and the B, and on the right is the E major, which is the E, the G flat, okay, the A flat and the B. So to the 4. So on the 4 is simply our A, our E major. So we have the E, the G flat, the A flat, and the B, and the same thing on the right. And our 6. Okay, so on the 6 is the A flat and the B, and on the right is the E flat, the A flat, and the B to our 5. Okay, which is our G flat major, which is the G flat, A flat, and B flat, and D flat, and okay, so our 6, okay, and our 1, okay. So on the 1 I have the B, the G flat, and the B on the left with the D flat, the E flat, the G flat, and the B. So to the 4, to the 6, and a 1. Okay, and that's it. And then from there we go to the 3. So on the 3 we have the E flat, the B, and the D flat. To the 4, our 4. Okay, and our 6. So you realize in the video he does this. Okay, so it's simply an inversion of 6 and the 5 and the 6 and the 5 and the 6 and the 5. Okay, so that's simply, so the 6 to the 5. So on the 6 we have the B, the E flat, and the A flat to our 5, which is the D flat, the G flat, and the B flat, and an inversion of our 6, and then we simply play it backwards. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Okay, to the 5. Okay, so everything together, the intro, 2, 3, 4, okay, to the 5. Jehovah, you. So in you, oh Lord. So we start off on a 1. Okay, so let me break that down. So on the left I have the B, okay, and the B flat, and on the right I simply have the E flat, okay, and I slur from the A flat to the B flat, okay, and I have the E flat on top. So okay, so the B flat resolves to the A, and it resolves to the, okay, okay, to the A flat, so, and then we do this nice diminished, okay, over the 4. So that's simply the E, the G, and the D flat. Pretty much the same thing on the right. So to the 6, okay. Oh Lord Jehovah, you I trust. Okay, so this is pretty simple stuff. So I trust in, oh Lord Jehovah, our 1. This time around, I trust to the 4, to the 2, our old friend the 2, in you, oh Lord Jehovah, you I trust. Okay, so on the second part we go to, so Jehovah, you I trust in you, oh Lord. And then, okay, so we go to an E flat major. So we have the E flat, the G, and the B flat, and pretty much the same thing on the right. And then we go to R6. Okay, so we have the A flat and the B with the E flat, the A flat, and the B on top. So okay, so okay, so we have this nice chord over here. So we have the G flat on the left with the B, the E flat, and the A flat, and we go down chromatically. Okay, so we go to the F, and then the right is the B flat, the D, and the G, and then we go down again, okay, to the E on the left with the A, the D flat, okay, and the G flat. So I trust to our 4 in you, okay. I believe in you. Okay, so on the I believe is simply, so you realize that one of the movement he's using a lot is the 2 and the 4. Okay, so that's basically what the synth is playing, but we could also play along. So on the 2 we are doing the D flat, the E, the A flat, and the B, and on the right we are doing the G flat, the B, and the E. So those are chromatic scale. So that's the 1, the 6, okay, the 5, the 3, the 2, and the 1. So to the 4, and then I trust in you, oh Lord Jehovah, you I trust in you. And then now on the second part, so our second part, yeah, I trust in you. So okay. So I believe. So on the second part of the song, we simply go to this. So you remember the first time we did this. So this time around we are doing a 4. We are doing a 4. Sorry, a 2 to the 4 to the 6 and a 7. So that's the melody. So okay, so this on the 4, so on the 4 we simply have the E major, so added 2, so we have the E, the G flat, the A flat, and the B, okay, and to the R6. So on the 6 on the left I have the A flat, the B, and the G flat, okay, and on the right is simply the 1 note, the B. So Okay, so my 7 on the left is the B flat, the G flat, and the A flat, and on the right is simply our D flat. So we simply go to "You are the God." Okay, so that more or less like the chorus. You are the God of miracles. So that's a one. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of, okay, wonders. You are the God of wonders. I believe. I believe. Okay, so you are the God. You are the God to the 4. Go. You are the God of wonders. So 1 to the 4. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonders. Then, okay, so we have a false, more or less like a false diminished over here. So we have the over the 4. So we have the E, the G, okay, and the D flat on the left, and on the right we have the same thing, but this time we are simply on the E flat. So you are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonders. Okay, wonders. You are the God of all powerful. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Okay. And basically that's it. So I believe to the 2. I believe. I be 4 to the 5. Okay, so on the 5 here we have the bass is the 5. Okay, so I have the G flat, the B, and the E flat. So we go to a flat 5, which is simply, so we could do I'm simply doing like a D flat added 2 over the F. So I have the F and the D flat, and on the right I have the E flat, the A flat, and the D flat, and a diminished, okay, over the 4. So I have the E, the G, and the D flat, and same thing on the right. So with 3. So on the 3 I have the E flat and the B, and on the right I have the D flat, the G flat, and the B. So sorry. So our 2 and the 1. Okay. And then from there we simply go back to our intro, the 2. So our 2, our 4. Okay, so we'll go over again with some fewer nuances here and there. So Oh Lord, over you. So this time go to a 6-2. So on a 6, you're simply doing a 5 over the 6. Okay, so on the bass player is simply on the A flat and the keys is doing the. Okay, so I work out from the G flat all the way to the B flat. So okay. And on the right is the G flat, the B flat, the D flat, and the G flat. So that's simply the end, like the so long bye bye. So we start off with a flat 5. Okay, so I have the F and the A flat, and on the right is the B, the E flat, and the A flat. Okay, so long bye bye. So a 5. So I have the G flat, the A flat, and the B flat, and I have the D flat, the G flat, and the B flat. So long bye bye. So we have it diminished to the 6. So that's simply the G and the B flat. On the left with the D flat, the E, and the B flat. Okay, so the 6 and our old friend. Okay, goodbye to my pain. So to the 5. So on the 5 is simply the so long bye bye. So long bye bye. So long bye bye. 6. Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. 5. So we simply do a 1 over the 5. And we resolve to a 5. So on the 5 is the G flat, the B flat, and the D flat. And on the right is the E, the B flat, and the D flat. Bye bye. Okay. And then a turnaround. So on a turnaround, we go to our old friend, the E flat major to the 6. So that's the E flat, the G, and the B flat. And the same thing on the right. So long bye bye. Goodbye. So I choose to do this guy. So I have the A, and I'm doing the E flat added 2, sorry, D flat added 2. So I have the E flat, the G flat, and the D flat. 2. So long bye bye. And then we simply end so long bye bye. So long bye bye. 4, a 2, and a 5. So let me break that down. So it's simply a 2 and a 1. Okay, a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1. Okay, so he does basically that of the 4. Bye bye. So long, bye bye. Okay, so it's very very simple when you actually sit down to really appreciate the movement. Okay, the movements of the chords first before considering the nuances. If you look at the nuances right off the gate, trust me, you're really gonna think you're not gonna get it. But so anytime you get something you feel is so complex or above you, first of all, try to sit down and try to understand the movements, the chord progressions first before you start thinking and delving into the little nuances, the little movements inside a song, any song. It could be any song actually. Okay, so that really brings us to the end of the session and the breakdown for I Believe, performed by Bart-style. So let me know if I went too fast, if I went too slow, and of course we'll get back to you on that. Of course, you get a click track to practice to, and tell a friend about Holy Lesson. So many exciting stuff coming your way. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.